All right, so let's talk about Ethereum. I'm sure you've heard the name buzzing around, right? It's in the news, people are talking about it, but what on earth is it? I mean, the name itself sounds a little out there, doesn't it?
And for all that buzz, most of us are still kind of scratching our heads. Seriously, if you go and ask people on the street what they think it is, you get some pretty wild answers.
No joke, some people have guessed it's a type of fish, like something you'd find deep in the ocean. Others are totally convinced it's the next big energy drink. And hey, those are some creative guesses, but the real story? Oh, it's way, way more interesting.
So to really get it, we need to go back in time. Let's say about 10 years ago. Picture this. A lot of us are just sitting on the metro, totally zoned out, swiping away at Candy Crush on our phones, probably thinking, wow, this is peak technology right here. Well, at that exact same time, something way bigger was quietly starting to take shape. And that something was Ethereum.
Okay, so what is the big idea here? What makes Ethereum such a game changer? Well, people love to compare it to Bitcoin, but honestly, that's like comparing a single street to a whole sprawling city. And once you get that difference, everything else just clicks into place.
Let's really break this down, because this is the key. Think about Bitcoin. It's like a single road, a one-way street. Its job is super simple. Move money from me to you from point A to point B. And it's really good at that one thing. But Ethereum? Oh man, Ethereum is a whole city. It's not just a road for moving stuff around. It's a massive digital metropolis where you can actually build things. So you're probably wondering, okay, what kind of stuff are we building in the city? Well, for starters, you've got things called smart contracts. Think of them like super smart vending machines. You put in the conditions, and once they're met, bam, it automatically executes the deal. No lawyers, no banks, no middlemen. It's also the place where NFTs live. Those things that let you prove you own a unique piece of digital art or collectible. You can even build entire video games on it. I mean, the list just goes on and on.
And all this ability to build, well, it led to one of the most insane stories of explosive value you've ever heard. We're talking about a journey that literally goes from a cheap lunch to a luxury mansion.
It's kind of funny looking back, because when this whole thing started, nobody took it seriously. I mean, for real. In those first few years, people just laughed. They thought it was a joke.
And, well, this slide pretty much shows you how wrong they were. We're talking, in the very beginning, the price was so low, you could buy a handful of Ethereum for what you'd pay for a falafel. A falafel. And then, boom. The price just exploded. It went through the roof. And those people who took a chance back then, the ones who bought some for pocket change, yeah, they ended up with enough money to buy villas. It's just wild.
Okay, so after hearing a story like that, I bet the question on your mind is, all right, how does this even work? How do you get in on this? Let's cover the absolute basics, how you buy it, and more importantly, how you keep it. It's actually pretty straightforward, at least on the surface. It's a two-step process. Step 1, where do you buy it? Simple, you go to an online exchange. Step 2, where do you store it? You keep it in something called a digital wallet. Sounds easy enough, right? But, and this is a huge but, there's a massive catch you need to know about.
And this is the part where you need to listen really, really carefully. This is super important. With a digital wallet, you are the bank. There's no one else, which means if you lose your password, it is gone. And when I say gone, I mean gone forever. There is no customer support to call. There is no forgot password button to click. It is just gone. You will never get it back, period.
So when you put it all together, you've got this incredible technology, this digital city idea, these absolutely insane price swings, and this really high-stakes security. It all brings us to one big final question.
So is this it? Is Ethereum going to be the actual foundation for the future of our economy? Is this the thing that changes, well, pretty much everything about how we live and work online? Or is it just a really cool story? Something that in a few years we'll all look back on and tell our friends about and just have a good laugh. Remember that whole Ethereum thing? The honest truth? No one really knows for sure.